Jumping on, my name is Dr. Abby Dale. I'm the interim director of our Student Health Center here on campus. So welcome. This is the 11:50 session of physical and mental well-being. So you're going to be hearing from myself about the Student Health Center, counseling and testing, and the Rec Sports Center. There'll be a brief presentation for each and then a chance for questions. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them right into the chat box to Ken Cable. He's our moderator from admissions, and we'll get those answered. We don't get to everything. All our areas are going to be represented this afternoon at the 1:15 resource fair. Also, as we're presenting, you have a couple options on how you want to view the screen. Maybe you know this already, but if you click in the upper right-hand corner, you can go ahead and make those changes. We'll be recording one of these presentations, and that will be posted on the Family and Parent website in July if you need to view the information again. All right, so a little bit about the Student Health Center. This is a picture of our team. This was obviously taken pre-COVID because we're not socially distancing and no masks, but I put it up there to show that we're a fully board certified staff. We have 4 providers as well as 2 physical therapists. And then we have a full staff of nurses, medical assistants, lab, x-ray, office staff here to support your health while you're here at school. So the Student Health Center is essentially a fully operational outpatient medical clinic. So anything you can think of seeing your doctor back home for, we can probably provide here on campus. Lots of students don't realize that they're going to need us until they get here because we do treat acute illnesses. So strep throat, sinus, pneumonia, skin infections, any of those things. We also do see students with chronic medical conditions. So if you already have something like asthma or diabetes, we can see you for those things while you're here at school. We do also treat mental health, so depression, anxiety, whether it's something you've had for a long time or is a new diagnosis. Please come see us if you need assistance with that. We work very closely with our counseling and testing center on mental health issues. We'd love for you to stay safe while you're here at campus, but if you do have an injury, we do treat sprains, fractures, lacerations as needed. We also provide hormone therapy and have x-ray and lab right here on site. We do a lot of preventative care. We provide TB skin testing as well as immunizations for internships and employment. We do STI screening as well as prescribed contraception. We do travel consults for our study abroad programs as well as physical exams for athletics, academics, internships, employments, whatever you might need it for. We're located right on campus. That makes it pretty convenient to just walk over and come see us. It also allows us to collaborate really closely with our campus partners. We offer scheduled appointments. We also have same-day appointments. You do need to call ahead for those same-day appointments. The other thing we have that's kind of unique and really cool is an on-site dispensary, which is like a little mini pharmacy. I stack about 100 different medications. So if you're prescribed one of those during your visit, you can walk out with that medication rather than going somewhere else to pick it up. If it's something that we don't have on site though, we can write you a prescription to take to a local pharmacy. So I mentioned our physical therapy department is really robust because we have a very active lifestyle campus. They do evaluation and treatment of any musculoskeletal concerns. We also do rehabilitation after orthopedic surgery, so like a knee or a shoulder surgery. Lots of our students will have those done over break and then come back, do their rehab with us so they're not missing classes. We have 2 licensed physical therapists who are also athletic trainers and a physical therapy assistant. They all have a lot of experience working with the college health population as well. There's no cost for those initial evaluations. We do have a $35 rehab fee for ongoing sessions. And that department also offers appointments as needed, and they are here in the summer as well as throughout the school year. I want to say a couple of words about COVID-19 precautions here at UWL. We have a strong collaboration with the La Crosse County Public Health Department, and we're following CDC guidelines. There'll be a question and answer session in the afternoon specifically dedicated to our COVID plans here on campus. We do want to say a few words about what we're doing at the health center. So we have been open for in-person services throughout the pandemic, but we have moved some of our services that don't require an in-person visit to telehealth, either by phone or online. And then for students who do need to come here for visits, we are making that as safe as possible. So we're doing the temperature and symptom screens. We're requiring universal masking. That's for our patients as well as our staff. Currently, we can do some limited COVID testing, but we're working to expand that, make it more timely and affordable for our students. I mentioned cost a couple times. There's actually no insurance needed to use our services. You just need to be a student and bring that student ID with you. The cost of your visits is covered within those segregated fees. However, there's small charges for things like medications or blood work. So while insurance isn't needed for the health center, we do strongly recommend having your family's health insurance card with you here at school in case you might need care out in the community or the emergency room. One thing you can do is take a picture of that card, front side and the back side, keep it on your phone. That way you have your information available if you don't have the physical card. All right, so for now, come visit us virtually on our website. We have a tour there. We have information about services. We have our COVID information page. Once you get to campus, come visit us in person within the Health Science Center right on Badger Street. During the academic year, we're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. In the summertime, we do half days, so bear that in mind. The best way to get an appointment or ask a question is to go ahead and call us. As I mentioned, we'll be available at the resource fair this afternoon, but you can also email me directly if you have personal health concerns. So next, we're going to go ahead and transition over to counseling and testing. I'm going to introduce Dr. Gretchen Reinders, who will be reviewing that area for you.
My apologies, I was muted. Hello, everyone. Welcome to WL Virtually. My name is Gretchen Reinders. I'm a psychologist. I'm also the director of our Counseling and Testing Center here. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. And until you can come visit us in person, I want to encourage you to check out our website that's listed right here on our page, as well as give us a call. We're answering our phones. First, what I'd like to do is be able to click through. There we go. Introduce you to our counseling services. So as anticipated with our name, we do offer counseling services to all UWL enrolled students. No insurance is necessary, similar to the health center. We're like an outpatient clinic, and all of your segregated fees cover our services. Our services are confidential, which basically means if you're over the magical age of 18, that you get to make your own appointments, and we also cannot communicate with anyone if you've received any services without your express written permission. We are happy to consult with friends and family members as needed, and certainly you can grant permission for us to be able to talk. Our services are short-term, which varies from person to person, but short-term brief services allow us to see a lot of our students, as well as it works well with an academic calendar. We offer a variety of groups and workshops as well as individual. Those can vary from support groups to therapy groups, as well as workshops that are specific for skill building for students, for typical college student presenting concerns. We also offer a drop-in consultation service called Let's Talk. There's more information on our website about this, including a frequently asked questions section. One thing I like to make sure students know about with Let's Talk is that it's a really good place to start for someone who might be hesitant to come through our doors, or isn't sure what kind of service they need, or someone who might be concerned about another person, a friend or a loved one. We also offer urgent care services every day that we're open. So between Monday and Friday, between 2 and 4, we have crisis counseling available for students who might be experiencing a mental health crisis. Once you connect with us, either in person or remotely, who will you be talking to? It might be someone like myself. We have licensed psychologists here, as well as licensed professional counselors, a licensed clinical social worker, a clinical case manager, and we do have a master's level practicum student who is supervised. We also have a unique position here in our center with our academic skills specialist, Charlene Holler. Charlene meets with students both individually as well as does small group workshops to help our students academically succeed by improving their study skills, time management, helping them learn how to prepare for tests. A lot of students might not have had to have these skills augmented as well and still be able to succeed in high school. And they sometimes find that coming to college is a different kind of transition. Charlene likes to remind students that even though you have a lot of experience transitioning from one grade to the next, coming to college, not the same as moving from 11th to 12th grade. Encourage you to reach out to Charlene and see if you need any of her assistance once you're here on campus or remotely, if we continue to offer that service. And she loves it when you come and see her sometime before finals week, so that she has a little bit more time with you to help with some of those areas. The last part of our name reference is our testing center. That's a computer-based test center where we offer exams, everything from the GRE to the Foundation for Reading tests to certification exams for jobs. So it serves both students as well as the community. And you may have already interacted with our testing center coordinator, Chris Gilbert, if you had any questions about UW placement exams. He's available today to answer any remaining questions you might have about that. Wanted to let you know that since the COVID-19 pandemic, since about mid-March, our physical doors have closed to our center, but we've remained open and still seeing students. We quickly transitioned to offering telemental health services via phone or secure video platform. We've actually used WebEx, so you're already familiar with it. That's allowed us to continue seeing students that were already connected to our resources, as well as those who are new to us and those who were residing across state lines. Thankfully, we were able to continue providing those services for folks in Minnesota, say, for example. And we're hopeful that'll continue into the fall. We'll keep our website updated with more information on that. Our plans for the fall would be to see you in person. But if for some reason that is not recommended or it's not safe to do so, we are fully equipped to be able to continue to offer remote telemental health services as needed. And this is a great option for a lot of our students. We also hope to expand to be able to offer those wonderful group and consultation services also via the secure video platform. We also will have increased resources on our website, videos, as well as other content for personal and academic concerns. And finally, what I'd like to just remind you all of is that we are here to help. Some of you might be sitting at home thinking you're not sure if you'll need our resources. Some of you might be already ready because perhaps you're experiencing some mental health treatment right now. Regardless, once you're here and you're experiencing that transition, some of these experiences might become more commonplace for you. If you notice any of the things here, for example, prolonged sadness or some physical health problems that might indicate you're under some stress, I encourage you to reach out to us. Also, if none of these tend to fit for you, but the last one does, when you just need someone with whom to talk, please remember that we are here to help. And if you need a reminder, you have issues, we have tissues. And with that, I'd love to be able to turn it back over to my colleague, Mo McAlpine, to talk to you about rec sports. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Gretchen. And again, my name is Mo McAlpine. I am the interim director for recreational sports. And I truly hope that you are planning to make us an important part of your UWL experience. In doing so, you'll be surrounded by a community that embraces your active lifestyle and helps you try new things and meet a lot of people on campus. Like the Student Health Center and Counseling and Testing, we want to help you accomplish the university's motto of a healthy mind and body, as it's our mission to create a thriving community, enjoying active and healthy lives, not only while you're at UWL, but even for years to come. We have an awesome team of 7 professional members who are committed to providing quality services and programs. We're all listed on our website, so feel free to pop on there, grab our email addresses and send us a question and let us know how we can help you. We as a pro staff understand that friendships are a key element to your college experience and making it all the better. In fact, we believe that those that play together stay together. So we pride ourselves on finding something for everyone and facilitating those lifelong friendships. So let's talk about where all the action is and where you can meet your new best friend. But before doing so, please realize that COVID-19 is going to put some restrictions on our spaces as well as our programming in the fall. However, today I want to tell you about all the things that we have to offer so that you know the great things that are in store for you. The Recreational Legal Center, or REC, is located centrally on campus and is actually included in your student fees. How do you join the fun? It's really simple. Just grab your ID, or better yet, you can download the UWL REC app that will get you a unique barcode that you can use to scan into the facility. Also, by having that app on your phone, you will have all the information you need about our department, all the programs and resources in the palm of your hand. So let's pop inside and see all the things that we have to offer. First, you will see the courts that are lined for badminton, basketball, and volleyball. In October of 2018, we opened up a state-of-the-art fitness facility that includes cardio equipment, Olympic lifting racks, free weights, selectorized machines, and the turf space for body weight training. If you prefer to run laps, we have a 200-meter track on the upper level, and you will also find some cardio equipment and some more strength machines in that space. Our multi-activity court, or MAC, is everything that the name implies. You can provide all different, or you can play all different types of activities in that space. For those of you who enjoy group fitness classes, this is a fun and energizing way to be under the direct supervision of our certified student instructors. Typically, we offer about 40 classes a week. Because of COVID-19, we may be backing that number down a little bit in the fall. However, we will be expanding to virtual classes, so we're sure that you'll find a class that you love that meets your busy schedule. For the sports enthusiasts, we have 3 options for you. Our intramural sports leagues are the chance for you to compete for the coveted intramural championship t-shirt. That is the pride of our campus. We offer 25 indoor and outdoor leagues throughout the entire year in the sports that you love to play. For those of you who maybe want to compete in the sport, but aren't willing or not wanting to commit to varsity athletics, check out our 20 student-led sport clubs who represent UWL and play teams throughout the region. Our esports program is our newest and fastest growing program. This fall, we will be offering Fortnite and Rocket Leagues. If you're an adventurous person, then you're going to love our outdoor connection and our climbing wall. Our gear rental center has everything that you need for all seasons for adventures big and small. Now's a great time to get outside with your friends. So this fall, come on in, rent bikes, kayaks, rollerblades, whatever it is that you need, we have it, and at a very reasonable cost to you. Our trips program this fall is uncertain because we're not sure of our dates and things due to COVID-19. Once we have that set and we're able to get outside, though, we will offer fully guided excursions throughout the area, the region, and even the country. Access to the climbing wall is included in your student fee, so there's no additional cost to come into this space. All the equipment is provided and no experience is necessary. If you want to check out some tournaments, some races, some alcohol alternatives, then see our events program, which is a great opportunity to meet some new people, try new things, and win some prizes along the way. Additional services that we offer are personal training at a very reasonable cost. We have classes for first aid, CPR, and AED certifications. Once we're back to full services, you will be able to rent a locker in our locker rooms. We do have fitness center orientations at no cost. And we also have a full-time athletic trainer on our staff who typically works with our sport clubs. We hire over about 250 students a year, and they tell us this is the best place to work on campus. We have very flexible scheduling, a positive work environment, and it's focused on development so you get some great hands-on and learning experience while you work. Lastly, there's a lot going on at the rec, so we have many ways for you to stay connected with us through our Instagram, Facebook, and website. Hop onto our UWL Rec Sports Instagram today, give us your email, and register for some free opportunities and things that we will be giving away in the fall. I will also be available in our resource center at 1:15, so come on in and we can answer some more questions. Next, I will hand it off to Ken, who will close our session for us.
All right, thanks, Mo. My name is Ken Cable. I'm one of the admissions counselors. Students and families, I want to thank you for joining us for our physical and mental well-being session. Also want to thank our presenters, Mo, Gretchen, and Abby, for providing us some great information. We do not have any questions in the chat box. However, if you have some questions that come up throughout the rest of the day, feel free to connect with us here at UW La Crosse, and feel free to connect with the Student Health Center, Counseling and Testing, and Rec Sports at the Resource Fair at 1:15. Thanks again. Have a great rest of your day and good luck with your class registration. Go Eagles!